Good morning. This is Tiffy from Ring of Light Crafts. I've been promising you guys for the last few days that we were going to go live and make a project. So here's our project. I showed everybody this. This is from the 99-cent store, or excuse me, the Dollar Tree. So here's the deal. Dollar Tree, which is peat moss or reindeer moss. It really doesn't matter. It's up to whatever your preference is. Flowers, Dollar Tree. These are plastic, unfortunately. I wanted glass, but they're plastic. But Dollar Tree, 8-pack for $1. I mean, can't beat it, right? And then any other little odds and ends that you want to work with, Dollar Tree. Look there first, or if you have something around your house. Also, we have little beads, or little glass beads, I believe they're called. This is also Dollar Tree. So everything we're doing here today, with the exception of this ribbon, out of all honesty, I do not know where it came from. I think it probably did come from a Dollar Tree, although it could have been something that someone given me, because I don't even recognize this brand. So anyways, I honestly don't know where the ribbon came from, but it's such a minor part of the project, but yeah, an important part, I think. It gives it a little, I don't know, it just makes it cool. Anyways, this is what you need. You also need scissors, just in case. Your handy dandy glue gun, it's a glue stick, because you never want to run out, just to be ready. And it is plugged in, and I do believe ready to go, as long as it's not running my plug to the system. And this is what we're going to make. Mother's Day is coming. So we're going to make a beautiful little flower in a bowl. You can pick any flower. If you've got mom or whatever likes roses, please pick a rose or several roses. But it depends on which way you look at it. You can see the flower, and it's just kind of cool. Now, I put the moss in here because I wanted that to kind of show through, because I'm very fond of green. But you don't have to. You can add your little glass rocks. Put it on the inside or around the edges. Do it however you want to do it. This is your creation. It doesn't matter which way you do it, because it's yours. So once again, we're making a flower in a bowl. Just a simple glass bowl from the Dollar Tree. And I'm hoping that, I'm holding this so you can see it. I know there's a bad reflection here. But anyways, I hope you enjoy it. And there's a little ribbon. Doesn't just kind of make it like a little gift? I don't know. I thought it was cute. Anyways, this is what we need to start. Your glass bowl. Pick your flower. I happen to need 2 of the same vases. Bowls. So I'm putting my flower upside down in the bowl. Get in there. And I'm going to pull it forward just a little. Kind of look at it. See if that's how I want it placed. Now, what I do, because I simply don't like it falling out. Let's see. You need more of my hands. Not me. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, take my handy dandy scissors here. I'm going to cut that just a little. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to glue it, because I'm also going to, I want to make sure that stays on. Okay. But now before I even do the flower, I just wanted to make sure it fit in my vase. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to do the little peat moss. Okay. All I'm going to do is take my moss, or reindeer moss, whatever you want, and I'm going to be gluing it on and stretching it around my little plate here. So take your glue gun and just start gluing, because you're just going to have to add it as you go, because this stuff dries so fast. You can only do so much at a time. Have your peat moss, unlike me, have it ready to go. So you just stick it in now. And remember, parents, if your children are doing this and they're young, kind of keep an eye on them, because pushing it down like this, you can touch the glue, just like that, but it burns. So we don't want our children to get burned. Feel free to walk along with me. Let's have some fun here. Let's get this all over our little plate here the best we can. And don't worry about leaving room to put the vase or the bowl on top of your peat moss, because some people like to hook it to the tray. Since these are plastic, I'm not even going to worry about that. All I'm going to do is try to get my moss to stay on there without gluing or burning my hands. Let's grab a little bit more of this. And then just add where you think it will need it, because you don't want it to show. And I'm going to need glue. Yay. Okay, we don't want the plastic to show. One, it's plastic. Two, the whole point of this is to make it not show. At least on this one. So see, as I'm going along, I'm trying to make my little food bowl here. Reminds me of spinach. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and keep covering with my glue. And get even the edges. You just want to get all this covered the best you can. And once again, I did not have enough peat moss. Grab the whole thing here. Remember, messes are always easy to clean up, right? Just kids don't like to clean them up. So anyways, excuse me, allergies are gonna kill me this summer. Hopefully not literally. Anyways, here we go. And I'm just gonna keep adding extra here. And I know it's getting on my glue gun, but I'm not gonna worry about that because it's very simple to clean it off. Don't let the kids do it. Parents do it, because the way I do it, it's usually hot and it's just real fast. You got to wipe it off, or you can do it when it's dry. It doesn't matter. I mean, warm, but I don't want our kitties burned. So just gonna keep adding my peat moss all the way around it. I know it looks sloppy. Don't worry about that. I'll show you how to fix that. And it just makes it easier not to have to worry about that at the first step. So, once again, let's just get some glue down here. I know I'm making a mess, but it's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little here now. This stuff is very messy. I'm sure there's an easier way, but it's all right. So, I just got a little bit more right here to go. I'm going to go ahead and add right here. And maybe, well, I can just push that over. There we go. Because I saw that and I don't like it looking like that. Pick up some of my little stragglies here. We'll use them. Okay, now it's pretty much covered. Look at the bottom. Ugly. You could add felt on the bottom, cut it out to match this and glue it on first. And that way it doesn't show through, but unfortunately I do not have felt right now. So I did not do that. But, you know, to protect your tables, it is smooth, but it's not so pretty. Just put a little bit of felt down there. So when it sits on your table, if it moves, it's not going to scratch up your table. Okay, our next step is get rid of the rest of this moss. Our next step is take our little plate here and just cut the excess moss off. You know, it's okay to cut it. It's not gonna do anything but trim around your edges a little if you want. You can trim them off if you want. It doesn't matter. Make it your own. Absolutely your own. So I'm just doing this because that's just me. Anyway. Okay. So that's what I want for that. Now I come back to my flour and my bowl. Now I'm going to take my flour. Oops. Little moss. Stick it in my bowl. Get it the way I want. Oh, I got some moss in there. I do not want moss in that. Okay, try this again. Take my flour, fold it a little, stick it in there. Turn it over, take a look at it. Think it looks okay. Now what I do, because I do want my flour to stay at the bottom. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, take a little dab of glue on some part of one flour, and we're just going to hook it to the edge that won't be shown. because we don't want it to show through the thing here. And hopefully the peat moss will hide that, okay? If not, you don't have to do this part. It's okay. I prefer to. And that's okay too. So, now I'm just trying to grab my flower and just hook it at least on one side. Because this is pretty much what my flower is going to look like now on the inside here. Now I'm going to place it on my peat moss and see. Ah, look. I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is pick it back up. Whoops, drop it and break it all over the place. No. Pick it back up. I am going to go ahead and add another little spot of glue. And I am going to reach in there and hook that part of the flower to the vase, so that hopefully it will stay when it's flipped and not push up, which is still doing it, and I still don't like it. So once again, we're going to do it again on the other side. Don't think, oh, I'm doing it wrong, because you have to do it over and over. It's okay to do something over and over. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to tear it apart and start over. That's the whole point of learning. Do it once or twice. Do it again. It's okay. So I'm going to get that to hook there. Turn it back over. Set it. And I still don't like it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my peat moss a little more wild. Let's dump it. Okay. There you go. I do not like it pulling out. Oh, this side came undone. That's why. This one's being a pain. I waited all week. Oh, well. It's okay. I'm going to go ahead and... Whoops. No. Get my flower on the inside, not the outside. Oh, it's going to show. But since it's mine, I'm not going to tear it apart. But see how it showed? Because that might show unless that's where you put your ribbon or more peat moss. Or feel free to add the little beads. If you want to hide that, there are all ways to hide it. Once again, turn it over. Put it where it's going to sit. Boy, this one's just determined to give me a hard time. Okay, we're going to try it one more time here. I'm not going to worry about a bunch of glue there because I am going to hide it. This is just being stubborn. Okay. Next thing you're going to do. There is something, I think it's called E6000, something like that, a type of glue, which I cannot find mine. And since this is peat moss, I'm just going to use a glue gun. Feel free to use whatever type of glue you need to make it stay, okay? So now we're going to go ahead real fast, and I got all that stuff on it. I forgot to wipe it off. We're just going to go ahead and put it all the way around as fast as we can without putting ourselves or burning ourselves. Because you ever make something like this and then you burn yourself and you drop it in the shadows? Oh yeah. Quite easy to do that. And then we're just going to take it and we're going to place it real fast. Push it down. Make it stay. And hopefully when it comes up, my flower didn't pop up too high. But if it did, we'll fix it. By the way, all the little grains and dirt and stuff on this one is simply because I was throwing my little beads and stuff in it. After I washed them, I only washed them. You don't have to wash them when you buy them. I washed it because I spilt my water all over my table, and that's what I ended up with. Very wet beads. So here's my flower. I'm going to hold it because it's still a little warm, I'm sure. Inside my little container here on my plate. Once again, do feel free to clean up as you go, if you like. But also do feel free to put something on the bottom to keep it from scratching your table, okay? And since I do have a lot of opening places because of this flowers, you could add 2 flowers. You could add as many flowers as you would like. Feel free to improvise. Put any type of flower in there, whatever you prefer. And it doesn't have to be flowers. You can put a little snowman in there if that's what you want. Now, our next thing is, and one of the last thing, we can decide if we're going to use the beads. You can go ahead and even put the beads over, I'm calling them beads of glass, over the edges and kind of give that little extra design there. I don't know if you can see that. We can just put them around the edge. I myself, I'm not going to do that because I want it to kind of match the other one. But what I am going to do is this ribbon, once again, I don't know where it came from. So, and what I'm going to do, since I don't, oh, this is how I spilt my water. I'm just going to take a container because I cannot make bows with my hands very well. I'm going to tie it around a cup, which actually will be a waste of my ribbon. And I'm telling that now, and it's only because I have no damage in my hands. So I'd rather waste a little bit of ribbon than just kill my hands where I just want to cry trying to make a ribbon. Okay, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and make a little knot. And I'm going to fold it, and I think I did it backwards, which is nothing unusual. Oh my goodness. And I do not like it like that. So I'm going to make a regular actual bow, and we're going to work from that. I'm tying my ribbon around the cup just so I have something stable, and I do not like that. I just don't like it. Okay. And I am going to waste the white ribbon, which is pretty bad, but I'm going to. Because I did it wrong, so I do try not to waste ribbon. They all do themselves. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to make it bigger. Once again, it will be wasting the ribbon. But what you can do if you want, I just didn't do it this way because my ribbon was not small enough. Let me see if I can scoot that down and you can see it. It wasn't small enough to just go around the edge and then you tie it, make your little bowl. But you can do that with any ribbon. You know, I just didn't do it that way. So what I am going to do, go ahead and come back up here with my cup of water and hope I don't spill it like last time. We're going to go ahead, whoops. Oh no, I lost my ribbon. Okay. I'll go ahead and we're going to tie a little knot here. Now I'm just going to make it, I didn't tie a knot. We're going to make it like a, oh gosh. Just a regular bowl, like what you would on a kid's shoe. I'm just going to tie it, but I do want that knot. Okay, I'm just going to make little bowls like on a kid's shoe. I would do a fancier bow, but my hands will not let me today at all. So I got my ugly little bow started here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust it by pulling. And somehow this side got flipped, so we're going to unflip it before I do anything else. At least attempt to. Okay, we're going to get it to turn oval so we have the pretty size showing. You guys, if you can make ribbon easier than this, please do so. I'm just, it sucks. Oh, my hands. Two things in my life I never wanted to get injured. My hand and my back. And my car accident, well, just took care of it all real fast, huh? It wasn't even my fault. Okay, so I'm going to say this is sufficient. It's really not good enough, guys, but it's going to be. I am going to cut my little sides here. And just cut my little, oh well, I'll fix it. I just want to disconnect me from the ribbon, which is now all over my floor. Get that up here. Okay. Now I'll take it off. And if I could, let's see if I did it. Nope, I didn't think so. I would have slid it on there just because. Okay, I need better scissors. I do not like those ones. Let's try these little guys here. I am going to go ahead and cut my ribbon. Oh my goodness. And before you do this, guys, make sure you have good ribbon. And good scissors. Because this is not my day. That cat's outside again. Cat likes to come around and mess around the house. I just, pretty cat, not mine. Very pretty cat. Let's see. Here you go. Just mess with your ribbon until you get it to look the way you want it, okay? And since it's high here, and I really didn't want that part to show, I'm going to put it where my ribbon will be towards the front, right in there, if you can see it. And then that way, hopefully nobody will see the back. And I'm going to add my little glue right there. And I'm just going to go ahead, parents, help your kids do this because it can get hot. And like I just hit my container oil. I'm going to get that off, okay, guys? So, remember, any flower, any ribbons, beads, sunflower even, whatever you want. This is your creation, nobody else. Feel free. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Feel free to make it your own. And here is a simple and fast little gift for mom or sister and whatever. Little flower. And the good thing about doing it with the glass over it instead of open, you could do it open if you want it. The best thing to do, reason for that is it won't get dusty on the inside, just clean the outside, right? But it's pretty cool. There's your little flower. Kind of neat. A little bow. Feel free to do a better bow, please. My moss. And then just kind of sit. And now I got my little twins here. And now I can put one on each side of the bookshelf or the coffee table. Whatever you want. These were for me. My mom has passed, so I don't have a mommy anymore. Actually, both my moms have passed, so. Awesome. Here's a little sneak preview. Okay, I always said add any type of flowers you want. Well, the truth is you really can. Anything you want. You can glue them in there. You can add them any colors, any shape, anything. There's no limits except for what your brain gives you. Your limit is your own imagination. Full of flowers, full of beads. Some people are making them like this, and it's perfectly fine. I like to make sure mine's upside down so I can cover the top because I don't want dust to get in there. But if they do, and you do make it this way, you could probably just take a wee bit of water and wipe it off. These are all a little excess here. So I've been messing around trying to figure out the flowers. Next little thing. Everything's from Dollar Tree. There's no reason to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on making a simple little project that you just want to enjoy making and learning how to do. Don't waste your money unless you want to, and you can. Then by all means, have a blast and do it however you want to do it. Simple little trick. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. And unfortunately, I don't have one here. I thought I did. Oh, no. Oh, what a shame. I wanted to show you. Anyways, you know those little tea light candles? The fake ones? Set it right in the middle. There you go. You will have your little candle at dinner. The kids can have fun with this. Just turn it on, stick it in your little beads here, and enjoy your little candlelight dinner with your kids. Or your husband, whatever. And just enjoy it. So once again, really simple. This is probably $1 to maybe $3, $4.50. But out of that $4, because it was $1 for this, the flour, which is a bushel, well, what they call a bushel, was $1. The moss is $1. The plate's $1. Had this, it probably would be $1 if you don't have some. So approximately $5. But I got 2. So, and these are glass, all $1 a piece. I got mine 2 for my end table. So it'll look real nice. And the whole point of it was just to have fun. So have fun and enjoy. Have an absolutely blessed day. Take care, y'all. Bye.